It's fall and deer season is right upon us. As I watch the fields be harvested around me, I realize deers are going to be out running and it is time to get out and hunt. So what we wanted to do this fall, we wanted to take a look at the top 10 deer rifles ever made. Now, this is a tough list to make. We've taken a look at some of the best deer rifles out there as the years have gone by, but I don't think we've ever done a top 10 best deer rifles ever made. There's a lot of good ones on here, and there's some I probably won't list on here because I actually had about 15 originally and it was hard narrowing it down to 10. So if I have any that I missed, put them in the comments below. Number 1, the Winchester Model 1894, the Win 94, or the Model 94. This is a lever action repeating rifle invented by John Browning in 1894. It is the very first rifle to be chambered in the 30 WCF, or Winchester Center Fire, as we like to call it, the 30-30. It is the single most popular deer rifle ever made, with over 7 million of these built since their production began in 1894. There was a point in 1964 where the producers Winchester decided to save some money and cut costs, so post-64 rifles are not known to be as good as the 64s. However, it was in 1992 that F.N. Herschel started making the Winchester 94, and they really kind of made them just as good as the pre-64s. And they made those until 2010, whenever it was purchased by the Mauser Corporation, where they're currently being made to this very day. Number 2, the Remington 700. This is a bolt-action rifle invented in 1962. This has been one of the most popular bolt rifles ever sold, and there's so many varieties shooting several different calibers. However, there was a controversy between 2013 and 16 where there was over 150 lawsuits suggesting that this rifle will misfire at times. This rifle is heavily used by the military police. However, most Remington 700s purchased are purchased for deer hunting. Number 3, the Marlin 336 is a lever action repeating rifle invented in 1948. However, it was the Marlin Model 1893, which was, by the way, the first side ejecting repeating rifle. Then they made minor changes to the Model 1893 in 1936 and called it the Model 36. And it was in 1938 they modified it just slightly and called it the 336. The Model 36 was the first repeating rifle with a pistol grip walnut stock. Number 4, the Savage 110. It's a bolt-action rifle invented in 1958. And it was patented in 1963. It is the oldest continuously produced bolt rifle in America. The 110 was designed to give hunters a lightweight, powerful, accurate, and affordable hunting rifle. Originally chambered in a 30-06, but like many other bolt rifles out there, there's a variety of different calibers you can get this 110 in. Number 5, the Weatherby Mark 5. This is a bolt-action rifle invented in 1955 as the flagship rifle for Weatherby firearm line. Weatherby made this rifle to safely fire the high-pressure Weatherby cartridges that were being produced, which included the 224, 240, 270, 7mm, and 300 Weatherby Magnums. This was considered to be a luxury firearm at the time, and most people that used this Weatherby would still argue the same today. Number 6, the Ruger No. 1. It's a single-shot rifle with a falling block action invented in 1967. Its average cost is $1,200. It's extremely accurate, also has a large variety of different calibers that it fires, but the Ruger No. 1 is really known to be one of the best single-shot rifles out there, especially for deer hunting. Number 7, the Winchester Model 70 is a bolt-action rifle invented in 1936. It's a very iconic part of the American history, referred to as the rifleman's rifle. Like the Winchester Model 94, pre-64 models are known to be the best out there. It was the Olin Corporation in 1965 that cut cost on both this and the Model 94. And similar to the Model 94, in 2007 it was purchased by F.N. Herschel. And in 1999, the Shooting Times referred to the Model 70 as the bolt-action rifle of the century. Number 8, the AR platform. Starting with the AR-10 made by Armalite as the Armalite 10, it was made by Eugene Stoner in 1954 and produced in 1956. The AR-10 was designed to fire the 7.62 by 51 NATO, or the 308, and it was later the AR-15 was designed to fire the 5.56 NATO, or the 223. However, today the AR is the most produced rifle in the U.S., one of the most used rifle on the battlefield, and now it's one of the most used deer rifles, with over 40 different calibers being fired, from the 17 Match 4 to the 50 Win Mag, including the 50 Beowulf. The AR platform is being modified way beyond the AR-10 or the AR-15, and it's an outstanding deer rifle as well. Number 9. Savage Model 99. This is a hammerless lever action repeating rifle, which also features a rotary magazine that was produced from 1899 to 1998. It's a large variety of ammo that fired through this Model 99, including the 243, 7mm Odd 8, 308, and the 30-30. The Savage Model 99 is extremely popular among big game hunters as well as deer hunters. And finally, number 10, the Mauser 98. Also known as the Gawar 98, the G98, or the M98, is a German bolt-action rifle with a 5-round clip-loaded magazine. It was a German service rifle originally designed to fire the 8mm Mauser or the 7.92 by 57. Over 9 million of these were produced. Post-World War II, many were modified to be sporting and hunting rifles, which was by far the most popular mil surplus rifle for deer hunting. The civilian version was called the M98 or the M98 Magnum. Many of these mil surplus rifles were rechambered and sporterized by companies such as FN Herstal. There's even shotgun conversions on some of these. It is the most copied bolt-action rifle of all time, with most modern bolt rifles taking designs from the M98. So there you go. There's what I believe to be the top 10 deer rifles of all time. And I know there's a lot of them I didn't mention. There's so many out there, but I believe these are the top 10. If you have any other opinions, put them in the comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. If you feel called to support this channel through Patreon, that link is below. But the most important part of this channel, we take prayer requests, so never hesitate to send that stuff in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.